Hi everyone. Okay, I don't remember what day I'm on. I think it's day 8 or day 9, I'm not sure. Anyway, this morning I woke up and I had a thought. It came to me this morning. I was looking at uh, this Facebook dating app that I supposedly joined. I'm not really dating. I don't know why I'm even on there. Anyway, I don't really join. Yeah, I did join it, but there's no information about me up there. Anyway, because I just been curious. I've been curious because honestly, my dating life has been a complete disaster. It really has been. I think at this point in my life, I'm not sure um, what I really want. I was married for 14 years and I'm not anymore, so that should tell you how that went. Anyway, I had this thought this morning though, after I glimpsed somebody talking about themselves, how they're single and they're happy. And I thought to myself, I've never really thought about what I would desire in a man. I've never really, I normally date on a whim. You like me, I like you, and then we talk and just see how it goes. But I realized that that has not been working for me, so I decided to stop. Um, but this morning it really hit me that I think I really don't know what I want in someone because I've never really thought that I was supposed to think about the values of the person that I'm getting with. I just never really thought that. It's just a thought that never came to me. And it made me realize, oh my God, it makes me realize how disconnected I've really lived from just my own thoughts and my own personal self. And for me today, that's like really deep, like really deep. And I think that's literally one of the traits when you live as a codependent. Like, um, you learn really early that your opinion doesn't matter and your thoughts don't count. Um, you kind of live a life to make sure that everybody else's life is okay. And I realize it's actually a trait that I have really passed on to at least one of my kids. And the next one is the opposite, so I'm happy that I'm at this place where I'm working through everything. Another thing that I want to say, thank you. Thank you to all these social media platforms that we have to express ourselves and share our lights, and our lives. I think it's just a really great time that we live in terms of information. I used to be so angry about a lot of things, but I'm starting to realize that what we have now wasn't always readily available. If you didn't know what to look for or how to do research in the library, that's the only place you was going to really find information about anything. And you don't even really know what was out there. We didn't even know what was going on. So social media and just, all the networks and streaming that we have available to us, have opened up a whole new world to all of us. And I'm grateful for it, because if I want to research anything that's going on with my health, with my life, it's readily available as long as you click a button, So I think that's good in a sense. I know everything about all of this is not always great. The whole internet world is not always the best in every aspect, but there's aspects of it that is great to me. Kind of feel like it is what you make it. Just like how I could use a knife to do harm, I could also use a knife to do good. Peel apples, whatever. So I'm trying to say, like anything can become destructive depending on how you use it. So for me, I am choosing to use my social media platform to just shed light on an area that I feel like is not really talked about, especially in the churches. I don't really feel like we get deep with dealing with a lot of the mental and emotional stuff that people go through on a daily basis. I feel like, and I'm not saying by no means, honestly, is saying that prayer is wrong, but I can say like my struggle that I've had as a believer, I feel like a lot of it is because I really don't understand myself, and how to exist in any part of any world that was created for me, and unfortunately, my Christian life is definitely a huge part of that. I feel like we get caught up a lot in other people's experiences, and when you don't know yourself, that can become very dangerous. You like a lot of people will go into different places, workplace, places where people just gather, and they'll be fine, right? But there's a lot of people who will go in and get lost in the sauce. I'm one of those people. So like now I'm choosing to like separate myself so I can actually mature my own mind, with my own experiences versus other people's experiences. Because I feel like that's what I need in this season of my life. Yeah. Is it easy? No. Because, as, at, like, anything in life, we like to be comfortable, and you've been doing something for so long, you're used to it. It's like a well-oiled machine, breaking those habits, really, like there are days where it really takes me out. It really does. Um, there are time, most of the times I'm just fighting depression. I'm being honest. I'm really being real about this, but I know, like, because I've been in therapy for so many years, I know, what to look for, if it gets dangerous. Uh, and thank God, I've just been talking to God because that's what I do. I've been talking to God a lot about a lot of things, and trusting that, that He's guiding me. Because I feel like if you put breath in me, obviously, you must have some reason for my existence. If you're still keeping me here, there must be something that I must fulfill. That's how I feel. I just don't feel like we willy nilly just exist here just to be, whatever, or just do whatever. Like, if I was gonna create something, it would really have to have some purpose. I don't care if it's even a piece of art just to hang on the wall. It's got to tell a story. There's got to be something more than, okay, this is just a piece of art. So I feel like everything has purpose. And I feel like we as human beings, we have purpose also. It's just figuring out what that is a challenge. I know I was listening to somebody talking about how we are always so driven to do instead of just being, and I'm really trying to learn how to exist in that place of just being, like walking in my truth, what is real for me, versus what's real for other people, and I'm going to keep on sharing. I I really want to hear people's experience with things that they're struggling with. I am not a therapist. By no means is this a session or am I giving advice of how people should live their lives. No, I am just walking through an experience that I kind of feel like I have been searching for answers and for direction of how to deal with this. And I'm not going to say I've never found anything, but all the things that I've found kind of falls back into the same category of being controlled and generalized. And I don't feel like we fit into any boxes. I really just believe that as human beings, we're made up of so many things and so many different experiences. It's hard for me to generalize anyone. I think it was Jay Shetty that shared this. He shared this video once, like, and he asked, if two people get cut, right, in the same place, right? And I think the question was, is it the same cut? You know, um, And the answer is no, because what you feel and what I feel when you get wounded is completely different. So, how do we get to the point where we want to put everybody into the same box based on their responses to certain experiences? I can definitely say there are things that are going to be similar, but no two people are alike. So, how I respond to something is going to be completely different from how you respond to it. How you experience something is going to be different from how I experience it. So, I feel like it's important for us to sit down with ourselves and figure things out. And if you can't figure it out on your own, find people who can help you figure it out. But just don't allow yourself to get stuck into anybody's box. Don't let anybody generalize you and tell you who you should be. I mean, we all have a soul, we all have a spirit, we all have a mind, and sometimes I can tell you, for me, it's been scary to sit down with my own mind and try to figure out the things that are going on inside me. As you can hear, my daughter in the background, she's autistic. She just woke up. She was sleeping on her beanbag. But I just want to say, because I know now she's going to start making noise, so I'm not going to get to do anything else on this video. I just want to say, everyone, just have a beautiful day and be kind to yourself. It's really important. Be kind to you, be patient with yourself. Whatever you're going through, whatever you're experiencing, no matter how it feels, be kind to yourself. Just take a deep breath. If you need to pray in your spirit, do that and just keep moving. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. See you in the next video.